at overall, if you follow me?
Yeah, there's probably still some drilling down into to figure out what exactly we need to do. Again, that probably would involve discussion with multiple people from business design and maybe technical, but because there are a few different issues there with buttons that, some might be easier to address than others, some might be tricky. So, I suppose an initial sort of kickoff at least would be required, as part of that before we, can actually fully say, okay, well, we're going to fix this ticket in this sprint or this one and this one, because some of them could be related, others could be in different areas and have different impacts. So, it is kind of tricky to say right now.
So maybe we move the workshop to sprint 3, because we'll have a better idea of what's involved in all the ESTC spikes, what button issues we've got, and therefore what we want to look at. Because then I think Graham will also be available if he's off next week.
Yeah, if Graham's going to be off, and, I don't know how long Barry's going to be, busy with that Sev 1, but, there's kind of 2 key people there for that. So if we need to push that out, then that would definitely make sense.
All right, so I'm going to push that out. So, James, okay, I'm not going to get into any more detail now, but you've definitely got a bit more capacity in the sprint then. Obviously, very much dependent on how the spike goes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie. Okay, big question for you is, what do we do with this one? Because you're almost done, but you're not quite there yet, right? Is Jamie on?
No, he's not on though.
No.
Okay, I'll reach out to Jamie.
Okay.
He was on earlier on. I know John is probably still off. John's not on, right? He was sick, so I assume he'll be gone for the day.
Yeah, he's not on. No.
Okay, Leanne?
Yeah.
That one's done.
That one's done. That one we went through. That was done last. That's Q1, so that's done as well.
So I can close that off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I thought I added one for Q2 this morning, but obviously I haven't had the right labels.
it needs FB refined. That's the one that always catches me out.
Yeah.
So do you have
that now?
Do you have a business task for all the year ends for everything that will be done in
No, I haven't done any of the year end stuff yet. I just did the one that I was working on. There's no year ends in 812 at the moment. I'm up to date with all the year ends. As far as the ones that are in business review, because I did those as part of the last iFix. I caught up with them then. There's still about 20 outstanding that have no technical review completed yet. So I haven't created a ticket, but once I start doing them, I'll create a ticket for them. Or do you want me to create a ticket now? I don't mind, to be honest.
No, it's grand. When it suits, it's not a bother. I just, I'm wary that your sprint will be filled by doing it, but we don't have anything capturing yet. But as long as you add it and put the story points in it, it's grand, I'm not a stickler for it.
I think, Aidan, if there's going to be something done as a plan, you put in a placeholder. You can put in 1 point, 1 story point, 2 story points, but it's just there. If it's not going to happen for a week, but it is going to happen within the next 2 weeks, it can just sit there. Because at the end of this, you're supposed to have your capacity for your team kind of planned. So I'm just saying, for more practice, agile practices going forward, that this should equate to 8 points per person. And okay, it could be 3 points. I don't know what your team's velocity is and what you decided to do with that, but it just means that Leanne has her 6 or 8 points allocated out, and then at the end of it, you figure out what was used, what wasn't, what happened. You can alter it whatever way it works out, but it needs to be planned, an idea to be planned anyway, if possible.
Grand, I can create one now. That makes no difference to me, to be honest. It's just it's been nothing to do, so I haven't been looking at them.
But even a placeholder, every sprint a placeholder, and then if there's no year ends in that one, there wasn't. But it's just because of the amount of stuff that comes at us all the time, Leanne, and even investigations for it, because apparently we underestimate what we do anyway. But you could create an issue here Aidan as just a one-liner, and then Leanne can go in and populate it afterwards as needed as well. And it actually, because you created it here, it will take your FB refined. It'll have all your tags because it's from the backlog view that you're looking at it, as far as I know.
Refresh it. I just created a very basic.
You did. There you go. She's already done it, Aidan. She's that fast.
Okay. All I would say is be wary, Leanne, right? Because we don't want story points going in and out because it does skew our numbers a wee bit. I know the first couple of sprints are going to be a bit of a mess. I know that, right? But I mean, if you're planning on doing it, by all means add it. But if it's iffy,
it kind of depends though. Like it's not. They're not with me at the moment.
It's not. It's not driven by Leanne, so it is difficult for her to try and plan it.
I can't say that 10 of them are going to come in the next week or 5 of them are trading. I can't say that.
You could always put, so 1 story point is less than a day, 2 is more than 1 day, and then 3 is the ballpark one, which is basically, more than 2 and less than 5. So if you think it's low, 1 or 2 should be fine, Aidan. It's not skewing anything terribly. It's just like, yes, there is something happening.
I hear you, but I mean, if you look at the items that we've got in the next sprint, right, it's all spikes. So there's not going to be that much.
There's no ERAs,
that's going to get through. Although we do have a backlog of testing that'll finish off, and that'll send ERAs your way. But none of them have been tech reviewed yet, Leanne, right? So I don't think that the next sprint you're going to get that many, to be honest.
No, I don't think so myself. Like that's.
But put in the one story point under it.
Yeah, I've created it. I don't know why it's not showing up. I'll double check it. I created it as 1 point, but.
Sprint 2 against you with FB refined.
With their team, Firebirds.
So maybe that's it. That's what happens when you try and rush. I'll back it there. But yeah, I'll add 1 for now. And then another one Sonia asked me to look at this morning, and I didn't create a task or a story for it, but I will create something for that as well. But it's not on my to-do list at the moment until I get through the first one.
Alright, thanks Leanne. Be careful of that Sonia, she keeps on pushing workout way, right? So watch her,
Yeah, can you to do stuff next year? Yeah, I know.
Sonia, for once I get to say that, and it's not you and Sarah saying it to me.
I know. Quid pro quo, I know, Clarice, go on.
Anyway, Louisa.
Okay.
There's one there still outstanding.
Yes. I'm working on that. If I will not do the progress today, I will be up with the guys because Barry's busy.
Barry's going to be busy the rest of today, so why don't we move this to the sprint 2?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that one is done. Okay, so what is... Alright, so again, depending on... sorry, Louisa, we've got this one down against you as well, which is essentially spiking this one. Right, but it follows everything Elaine was saying last week, Thursday, Friday. If you get a handle on it in a couple of days, and if we know it's large, stop, we'll push back. But if you think it's quick and easy and you've got the fix, put it in. So just see how it goes, keep an eye on that kind of thing.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, question, what's the story point for a spike that we have no idea?
And played short.
Didn't we time box it? So we should kind of say, give it 5 days or whatever. They said 2, you're saying 5.
Well, the fans are certainly having
so somewhere in between, yeah. So we go 5 and see how it goes. So James, that would apply to yours as well. We'll do a standard 5, and if it takes us longer, it takes us longer, that kind of thing, right?
Perfect.
Players waiting in the centre.
Louisa, that all right?
Yes.
And swiftly ending that
so
attack.
You probably... No, that's 8. That's your sprint then, if you look at it with those 2. Okay, but 2 of them are probably business and year-end, so you might have a couple of days. Okay. All right. And is Risha on?
Yeah.
I know you've got a whole lot in your name that I just gave you this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I think that shows what a
So
good
I
rapport
most
he has with
probably,
the
yeah,
players.
we have to move it to the next sprint.
Which one, or all of them?
Just look at
All
the
of them,
puts on
yes.
this. It's good
Okay,
technical
Actually,
and
one
perfect
on
placement. That's
last
a top
one,
quality finish.
130875. I will close it today.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll all move to sprint 2.
Well, no wonder he's delighted.
And
They're
Leanne,
bossing
these
the
are the
game
ones
now.
that are coming to you in terms of year ends if they're working, okay?
So the
Yeah.
ball rolling again at 2-0.
Yeah, I have the tickets in there after the year, so.
All right, done. All right, and Richard, you said you close this one off, right?
Yes, I will close it today.
Okay, and then you've got plenty there. Okay, and then we'll see what Louisa's one comes through, James's carryover one, then you probably have enough to fill the sprint up anyway as well. Okay, cool.
Firing it towards goal.
Thank you.
Can we keep going? Is that all right?
Deflected behind, so a corner here.
Okay, Senna?
Hello, I'm here.
Hiya. Okay, this is the spike. As far as I'm concerned, you're finished with this because you're already
Yeah.
looking to implement, right?
Exactly, yeah. So I closed down that today. So we don't need to
Okay.
move.
You don't need me to close it.
You can close it.
Magnificent
I
defending.
love closing these things. You see, it makes my day. Right? I see these tickets moving over, the sprint filling up. It's a beautiful thing, you know? Anyway.
So far.
Okay, so 127115 I think is in the sprint. So is that one okay to leave in the sprint? We've got it down as 3. I got the feeling it's a bit more than that. I think we had 3 originally because one for you, one for business, one for FET. So can you re-estimate that story points?
Yeah. I will do that because it's going to be more and then we need to move that to the next sprint. That's okay.
This one is the next sprint already.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who can
So
he
how
pick
long
out?
will this one take you then?
Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did.
The code is ready, it's just not working for some reason.
From what
So
I'm hearing, changing
5
circumstances in the
points, I
Newcastle
think.
match.
So
Let's
2
get the
more.
news from Alex.
And then, okay, this is where, Leanne, then if we do get this one finished, will you do the year end separate? Because
Yeah.
then I can keep the story points to this 2-5, right?
Yeah, all right.
Thanks
Yeah.
as always, Alex.
And then, Richard, I know Fergal might not be on, but then what we're asking you guys to do is create your own defect for this. And then the story points that's against the person are actually accurate for that person, if that's okay.
Okay, I will
so
do.
far.
Okay.
Might really be able to trouble
All
them
right,
here.
and then this one,
Nothing
we're
comes
saying
of
if
it.
you've
Good
done with that
defending it
one
was.
in a week, then this one we're saying is 5. So you're probably over-allocated for the sprint
Space
already,
for them here.
Senna, if this one is a standard 5. But I think we leave it and see how you get on. If you get finished early, you do. If you don't, we'll carry it forward. That okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Elaine, I'm assuming that's the right order, right? We finish this one off because we're almost done, and then we move on to the next break.
I think so. I think that's right.
Well
Yeah.
led to ease the pressure.
Cool. Syndigen,
Yunus Musa.
on with the one. The Syndigen on?
Yeah, I am.
Manning has it.
So currently I'm working on
And a throw in here for Southampton.
just a minute, I'll get the picture. 1, 2, 7,
And the
3,
cross into
4.
the middle. And he
Yeah.
clears the
So I'm
danger.
working on it. I'll try to complete it by
Oh, just the
today,
kind of
so
save every
the
goalkeeper
others
would
need
expect to
move
make.
the next one.
Okay, so I'll move, they're all done. I will move this one to the next sprint. Sprint 2. Okay, and this one, you think you'll finish today?
Yeah, I'll try
Couldn't
to
keep
finish
the
it
ball.
today.
Well,
Okay,
on the
if you don't
cusp
get
of
to finish it, let
half-time
me know,
interval,
because then
I
I'll
think
move
it's
it
fair
into
to say
morning
they're
sprint.
enjoying this
Oh.
away day. Stuart, what have you made
All right.
of what you've seen?
Thank you.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them
All
so
right,
far.
now we've been through everybody. Now, what I'd like to do, if you're all right, is I would have loved to have seen sprint 2 again. That's not going to work. Okay, we'll have to do it this way.
Trying to find the right angle of attack.
All right.
Does it not work till the time rolls over? Is that it?
Yeah. It doesn't work until Sean does it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, this is why I liked having our own sprints, right? Because I could close, start them, stop them. You know, it gave me a bit more flexibility, a bit more control.
Really
You
looked as
know?
though that was going
But
to be another goal from him.
we'll make do, we'll muddle through. Alright, so if we jump on to Cian. Cian, you had enough in this sprint, keep you busy. I don't think you need any more, right?
Can he finish this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's off the post.
Okay, fair go.
Oh, and he puts away
Graham,
the
we already
second
said you had enough.
Goalkeeper
James, we said you could do with some.
Yeah.
Well, here's
Here
the
is
replay.
the-
Yes, it's a decent shot, but the
Okay,
goalkeeper
James,
has
story
to do
points
a
for
lot
this one,
better.
James.
Carried
I'm
it
trying to
out
add them
into
up
the
here.
dangerous
I
area,
don't have them
and
off all
suddenly
done.
the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
Maybe
Well, there we have it. That's got
Is
your
it
goal.
2 or 3, maybe?
One safe sense. And
This one was just assigned to me. I think Graham had a fixed for it, and he's just assigned
Yeah,
it.
so this is one Savia opened earlier today, and it was a regression caused by the page header stuff myself and James worked on this sprint. So it was just like it's not in a release version or anything like that, and it's just.
but it has to go in, right? Because it's a regression.
Yeah. So we have actually have a pull request open on that now. So James is just going to review that. So make it like a 1, I'd say.
Alex keeping
Yeah,
it in.
James, am I right with that?
Yeah.
And the keeper really,
Okay, so James, if you're 3 and a 1, right,
It's a great
then
save, I have to say.
go into the backlog. Then there's a few things here we probably would like you to pick up.
timely
Now,
intervention.
Elaine, this is back to you. What does James pick up? Choices.
Well, it has been a developing story
How
in
many
recent
three
days,
points
and
does he
now
have
we can
this for?
100% confirm it.
Oh, don't ask me
Really
that,
give it
man.
savage.
I have a suggestion, but we don't have. I don't think we have a.
I think it's a good move for both him and the club.
Like a spike created for it, because I don't know if it needs a spike or not, but one of those ESDC tickets, the one that I worked on the design for with the modal headers.
Yeah, there is a spike ticket for that, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so we just need to. So with that one, like we identified that there is. It affects all modals, so it's like UAM modals / wizards, they're the same thing. Then dynamic UAM flavor of it or implementation. Then you've got IAG, and you've got agenda player. So those are like the 4 kind of areas that would be changes, but we need to confirm like that we're correct with that. Those are the 4 areas, and there aren't any more than that. And then get an idea of size, at least for like the UAM ones. But then we also need a conversation around, well, do we even want to try and do all 4 or not?
Yeah. Almost feels like that needs to go back to Francesco first then.
Well, he's going to, presumably he's just going to,
scope.
yeah, I mean, we need to get back to him and say, confidently, like, yes, we investigated this and we found that there are 4 places that would need to be updated, and it's going to take us, whatever, like, let's just say a sprint per area. So that's 4 areas. So that's, like, if you said it was like a sprint per area, well, that's like 8 weeks, right? And we don't know what that estimate is per area, so
That's what we would need, James.
that's what we need to go back to him with.
Okay.
Okay. So
Then we should do that.
over to the spike. So what am I adding there? What am I taking away? What am I doing?
So Motor Wizard, see the one that's up one from that.
A substitution.
That one.
That one.
Well, it looks
We
like
don't
it's
have
been
a spike
goal at the
associated with
Etihad,
that, but we
we're
should have a
the
spike
details.
to estimate the effort in making the changes, as Graham mentioned, within 4 areas.
Okay. We had this one initially assigned to Jamie because we thought it was quite small. But then it sounds like it's bigger, so it's a James thing, right? Okay?
Maybe
That's
so,
right.
yeah.
Okay. So if we're doing that, Elaine, right, then what we had for Jamie is now gone. We need something else for Jamie to pick up.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so let me just go back. James, I think your sprint might be quite full. Okay, so if this one's a spike, etc., then this one's at least a 5 or what? Yeah.
That's what we're giving on the
Yeah.
spike 5, isn't it?
Well, so that's the defect right there. So,
Inside your own penalty
Yeah.
area.
like, the defect itself if you wanted to fix this issue across the entire application, like we already know that it's going to be like probably multiple sprints given the effort involved. But the thing is, we don't really know, and just those 4 areas we just need to like confirm.
So, actually, we don't. This ticket you assigned to James is not the ticket he should be working on. We should be assigning a ticket for him, which is to do a spike on the 4 areas that are identified to determine the effort involved in fixing in all 4 areas or each of the areas.
Yeah, well, it's confirmed that we're correct that these are the 4 places, that there isn't like a 5th or 6th lurking there, and then, you know, we need a kind of estimate for what effort involved.
Do you have those listed in the ticket already?
Yeah, it's all written up there. Yeah, it's in it. There's the comments there. And in the ticket, then I've documented the expected experience and how that works. And I can have a conversation and brief him on it too, because I know he wasn't on the call.
Yep.
Okay, so for the sprint, I'm going to leave that one in there so that I don't forget, but essentially I'm going to take that out, put it to the top of the backlog, and James, then I'm going to give you a spike ticket that will get to the bottom of the 4 areas for this one. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, then James, your sprint is full. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, now, I think we had Jamie full, but then we took one away from Jamie, so I think Jamie's got some capacity, Elaine.
Yes, now, do we have all the spikes allocated? That's what I want to know. I can't remember. God.
Just use the search there and search for the word spike and see if there's any.
Yeah, exactly. Let's filter it here. Okay, so.
We've got Senna on that one. We've got Louisa on a few, and we've got Barry on a couple, and Barry's involved in a few things. So maybe we should take this one away from Barry, because I know you almost got to the bottom of this, right? You know the list issue, but you might not get to this one for a few days, because that still needs to be ported everywhere.
Yeah.
So maybe this one?
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks as always, Alex.
Louisa, what do you think about that?
29224. 129224. That one
Diaby. It's with
is.
Borja Iglesias.
That's one of the buttons ones. Now, do we need to have the buttons conversation before we start fixing this, or do we need to do this first? We need to do this first, actually. Didn't you actually say
this first? Yes, we need the spike first.
Yes. Cutting off the supply.
Actually, and Graham, I think when we were looking at these accessibility ones, you said you felt this was kind of on its own, as far as I remember. It didn't necessarily fit with all the other buttons ones that we had kind of pulled in.
Yeah, because like that whole button workshop thing, that sprung out of modal like footer buttons specifically, which MSD had raised multiple defect sequences, right? This is an ESTC accessibility ticket. That, like in my mind, it doesn't really help us to kind of roll it in as part of those like modal button ones, because they're a different type of button. But I'm trying to figure out what we actually need the spike for here.
Just to get it's essentially to understand what's involved in fixing it, and whether we're going to push back to say we're not doing this because
this is 129.224. We have to fix this one. This is not one of the 4.
Okay. Okay, so look, I mean, we're talking about Louisa, but Louisa's awfully quiet. Louisa, what do you think? Do you want to spike this first? Do you want to jump straight into the defect? How do you want to handle this one?
You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
I can spike.
Hello? சொல்லுங்க வைஷு. ஆமா அது என்னது வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. வெரிஃபிகேஷன் கோட் வந்து 654 999. ஏன்பா அது என்ன ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சா? சரி எப்படியோ அந்த பச்சை கலர் லீப் கார்டு வச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னா வீட்டுக்கு வரதுக்கு இருக்கும் கொண்டு போய் கொடுங்க அவன் இல்லைன்னாலும் ஏத்திட்டு வருவான் தானே
We talked about this, Graham, last week, that there are other options available here and there's lots of other places this happens, but for the customer, we are fixing it on person search and we must create a separate ticket for all the other stuff.
Yeah,
so we need to understand what the other stuff is. So
well, if you scroll up there in the ticket, it's listed, and like the ticket contains screenshots of all the instances. So.
Is it all right if we just ask you a couple of questions? Thank you. That's all the questions we have.
Cameras trained on one man in a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. Oh, breezing past him. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Continues his run. Could be. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, they survived the attack. Gonzalo Inacio. And back to the keeper. Ezequiel Palacios. In position here to protect the ball. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Can he put them in front? Yes, is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Jensen. Promising sequence. And options in the centre. And playing it back. Great defending. And over it comes. Oh, and heading it just over the top. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Jensen. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Oh, managing to beat him. Doing well to keep possession. And moving the ball nicely. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Takafusa Kubo. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, could be! And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, not cleared away completely. Determined defending. Danger here as he runs at them. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Ezequiel Palacios. Mbeumo. Jensen. Franco Onyeka. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Oh, real chance. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. It's a short corner. Jensen. Berchiche. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Musa. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Franco Onyeka. Can they hit on the break? Could play it in. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Ryan Manning. Getting the ball forward. Sends it back. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Corner kick played in. Still possibilities. And clearing his lines. Well, body in the way. He's managed to lose his marker. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Onyeka. Well, the situation has changed in the Chelsea game. There's been a goal there. Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Chelsea. They've scored the opener with 43 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Berchiche. Now, who can he pick out? Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. And he has options available. And let's give credit to the defending. Yunus Musa. And cutting in from the flank. Credit to them for winning back possession. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Half-time then. That brings... Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. A good vision there. Running with the ball confidently. Great defending here. One block after another. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Now sending it in. Now it still could be dangerous. Yunus Musa. Karim Adeyemi. Firing it in. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Jensen. Onyeka. Now Lacazette. Yuri Berchiche. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Wonderful chance. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And in the right position to read it. Ezequiel Palacios. Well, plenty of speculation on social media and in the newspapers that Milan may be on the verge of adding to their squad in a very interesting way, Stuart.
Well, £45 million seems to be the offer, which to me sounds a little low if I'm honest. Will Arsenal let him go at that price? We'll know in the next few days.
With both time and space. And quick thinking defensively. Ryan Manning. Musa. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Southampton facing Sheffield United. Mecha. Well, they keep passing away. And he takes on the shot. Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Well, opting for the short corner. And making the run to the inside. Yuri Berchiche. He could pick out a teammate. A real opening now. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And time for the change now. Who can he pick out? Good bit of defending. Cuts it back. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Heel with it. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, it appears there's been a goal in the Bournemouth game. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a third goal for Manchester United. They've pulled one back with 76 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Vitaly Buyalski. Onyeka. Ryan Manning. This is looking threatening. How about the cross? Breaking at pace. Well, they have to pay attention. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Short corner taken. De Ketelare. Great defending. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. And threading it through. And still looking to get the shot away. Very effective pass. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Onyeka. Charles de Ketelare. Mecha. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Mecha. This could be the equaliser. Oh, it's unbelievable. Who saw this coming when they were 3 goals down?
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly...
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks for speaking to us.
Our cameras on one man. He's been in terrific form, as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Karim Adeyemi. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back 5. But I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front 2.
Firing it in. Still could be dangerous. And the move breaks down. And here's how it looks for Southampton.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
Who can he pick out? But into the keeper's gloves. One of the many positive things you can say about the visitors is that they have the most potent attack in the league. And Stuart, that is official.
Well, their build-up play away from home has been brilliant. They get the ball into the front
Oh,
play.
sorry, Stuart, look at this. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Romain Perrault. Palacios on the ball. Ryan Manning. Well, they keep the ball moving. Bit wasteful from Southampton. Hamer. Traoré now. Really bright looking attack. Can't miss, surely. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Ezequiel Palacios. Inacio. Ezequiel Palacios. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. He has time to play it over. Pulls it back. Foiling his opponent completely. Chance to set up an equaliser from the corner. Can someone get on the end of this? And clearing his lines. Well, let's send it over to Alex, because I understand there's been a goal at Selhurst Park.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. They've scored the opener here with 21 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Now can they make something happen? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. It did look on for them, but not to be. Musa. Palacios on the ball. Adeyemi. Perrault on the ball. Really determined play to hang on to it. And he could cash in. Can they cover up? Danger averted. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. It's a weighted pass. Looking for the right angle. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Who can they pick out? No-nonsense piece of defending. Musa. And there the move ends for now. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Is it going to be? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, they love him, and he loves them. It's great scenes here.
So 2-0 now. Inacio. Perrault on the ball. Ezequiel Palacios. Into the advanced position. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Traore with it. Max Lowe on the ball. Gustavo Hammer. And he's broken free. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, that's a sign of a well-organised defence. Right, I believe something has changed at the Emirates. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a second goal for the Gunners. The goalkeeper has spilled it back into the danger.
Oh, wait a minute. Could be in here. Surely. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. What can he do with it now? Gustavo Hammer. And that will close the book on the first half here at Bramall Lane. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Couldn't quite keep it down. Goal kick. Romain Perrault. Musa. Sheffield United doing well to regain possession. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Sheffield United facing Aston Villa. Can they get in behind them? Gustavo Hamer. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And time for the change now. Musa. Ryan Manning. Yunus Musa. A glorious chance. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Traore has it. Slimane. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Not a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Southampton facing Arsenal.
Would Phil Jones, that's Phil Jones, please contact your nearest steward. Thank you.
Romain Perrault. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Slimane. And he read it superbly. Yunus Musa. Now he must favour the cross. Chance to reduce the arrears. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. "20 minutes to go.
Well, the stats confirm what we've been seeing. Sheffield United haven't controlled the play so far, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
And the danger cleared. Heel with it. What a commitment to defending. Hamer. Max Lowe on the ball. Could be dangerous. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Inacio. Perrault on the ball. Ryan Manning. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Has eyes for goal. Still could be dangerous. Cuts it back. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable. Well, they've gone to sleep here, and he can't believe it. This will be an interesting game now.
Well, the decision they have made is to make a triple substitution. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Hamer. Just hearing something has happened at the Emirates. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 84 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Davies. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Plenty of support here. In with a chance. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Yunus Musa. Ryan Manning. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Could pull one back here. And there it is, the final whistle. This is not exactly what Southampton fans had in mind. A disappointing result.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.